What's happening? What's happening? It's the big homie Booda Cess. This is episode 2 of Behind the Music. Today we're going to talk about a song off the Sessions album that was really personal. That song is called There For You. It features my mentor in business, Doc, and a close friend, G Money. The beat was produced by First Degree, another homie from downtown Charleston, our first time working together. So I'll give you a little backstory to the song. About 2.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, right? Which was a shock for me, and a shock mainly because, you know, I was at a young age, a relatively young age, especially for prostate cancer. I was just coming off, my brother had died 6 months earlier from pancreatic cancer, so, it really threw me for a loop. But through the process, my partner hit me up, Doc, and he said he had a song for me. So, not knowing what the song was, he was like, I got a song for you. He's like, I'm going to have the beat made. I got the chorus, everything. I'm going to just present it to you. So, fast forward a couple of weeks, I get diagnosed. We set up the surgery date. Um, and I'm going through the process, and I'm considering like whether to have surgery or not, because I am a holistic person, right? So I believe that we can heal holistically if we do the right things. You know what I mean? Um, but once they gave me the stage, which was late stage 3, you know, that kind of put a rush on my decision, because I had to figure out, whether I wanted to take the chance while going through the holistic route of, waking up one day and it be stage 4, which stage 4 is like when it's attached to your spinal cord, all that type of stuff, and it's not good. They basically can't remove that at all. So, I made the decision eventually to have the surgery, um, for my wife, for my kids. I didn't want to, I felt a responsibility to them. Although I believe in holistically, I also feel like, sometimes you do have to use medicine to, you know what I'm saying, in a life saving measure, and then you correct, what led up to it. So Doc brought me the song. We went to Shark Studio. I hadn't heard it yet, and then he played it. And he played it. He played the beat, and once he spit his verse, which his verse comes second, but he spit his verse, and he was talking to me in the verse as a brother, and that really touched me, right? So I take the song home. I don't even write to it in that moment because, man, I'm way too emotional, right? So I take the song home. I come back probably about a week later and record my verse. I sent it to him. He called me back and he's like, man, he's like, your verse is dope. He's like, but that's not what I expected. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, my verse is like emotional, like worried for you. I was like, yeah. I was like, but my mindset, once I was told that I had the cancer and I made the decision on how to move forward, was to attack the cancer. You know what I'm saying? So all these things that I was already doing, cutting out sugar, the meats and stuff, because sugar feeds cancer. For those of you that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Sugar feeds cancer. So if you get diagnosed with cancer, you gotta cut sugar to have any chance of slowing it down. On top of that, cancer can't breathe, can't live in an alkaline environment. So that was the path I was choosing while I made the decision to have the surgery. So we recording the song. I play the verse. You know what I'm saying? And so my verse is really aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It tells my origins from growing up West Ashley in the garden, and I bring it forward to me being a father, me being a husband, me being a granddad. You know what I'm saying? And being thankful for all the women in my life who, you know what I'm saying, have given me strength. Because, you know, another inside thing, I've never known my father. You know, so it was always women. You know, my mom, my three sisters. Um, I really essentially had like three mother figures. You know what I'm saying? My mother-in-law's like those people were real instrumental in my life. So, you know, I record my verse, you hear the verse, you hear it, and now we're looking for a singer. Um, and that's where G Money comes in, man, because he's a friend of the family, you know, through my wife's family. And I knew he could sing, so I hit him up, presented to him. He's like, no problem, dog. You know, he come through. He did his thing, you know what I'm saying? And there we have the There For You song, you know, which is a play off of the Osley Brothers song. So, in a nutshell, that's that. That's how that song came about. I'm gonna leave a link in the bio, in the description, for you to check it out if you want to check it out. We also have the merch. The link will be in the description also for the merch. And you know what I'm saying? Comment if you like it. Comment however you feel. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. You know what I'm saying? I'll gather them up and probably do a video responding to them, you know, if I get enough of them. And that's it, man. Stay safe, stay dangerous. I appreciate y'all, and we're going to tap back in.